first heard the term sidebar when I was negotiating the multi-billion-dollar TV theatrical contract when I was an officer with SAG-AFTRA. And the sidebar is a sidebar conference in a court of law, a discussion between the lawyers and the judge held out of earshot of the jury. And in the spring of 2020 is when Michael told Archangel Michael, whom I work with in my psychic work, told me that I was going to be doing these readings for you guys here on YouTube, and now is the time. So these sidebars are these little conferences, short little tidbits of information pertaining to a situation going on in your life right now that's going to be my psychic channelings for all the 12 signs, and then we get a little bit of tarot on it, and it's just a little bit of discussion held out of earshot of the people in your life that this pertains to give you a little bit more information as it's guided. So enjoy. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to your weekly sidebar with me, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Remember, this is one little detail between you and me before you go back in there and deal with this. So let's get into this. Your psychic download, your tuning, getting into your energy, it's about money. It's about money. It's interesting. I was channeled this Victorian poem that I used to have memorized, and I hadn't thought about it since I was in Victorian classes, like very, at one point in my life. So it went something like, what does the daddy do? He makes all the money. What does the mommy do? She goes and gets the honey. What does the baby do? He eats up all the honey. It's something like that. It's like one of those Victorian nursery rhymes. The dad with the money, I think the mom spends all the money, and then the baby spends the money buying the honey. What does baby do? He eats up all. I think that's what it is. What does the daddy do? He works and makes the money. What does the mommy do? She spends the money and gets the honey. What does the baby do? He eats up all the honey. It's something like that. And they're like these old woodcuts and everything. And so I was like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. I haven't thought about that, or like those books, or anything in quite some time. So she rechanneled that to me to tell me that this is about some sort of money issue in your family or in your, I don't know, and there might even be a Victorian connection, one of your Victorian ancestors. I don't know. I'm a psychic tarot reader. I just do as I'm told, as I'm guided. So let's go ahead and get your tarot card, my Pisces. My little fishies, Sun, Moon, Risings. All right, let's see. What is your advice, message? Yikes. Yikes, Pisces. Of course it's going to be a pentacle card. Of course it's a pentacle card because that's what we're talking about. And that's what this is about. But there could be a disagreement over how to spend money, how to invest money, what to work for, what to do, the decisions. It looks like there's just a difficult time with these decisions with like, maybe your partner wants to spend and you want to save, or vice versa. Someone wants to make an investment and the other one doesn't think that it's a good idea or that it's a good investment. Or it could even be that there's been investments made that you thought were going to come up roses, and they're not really bringing a return on investment. And someone in the family or someone in the workplace or in the friend group, if all of you go in on something, someone wants to pull out, someone wants to keep putting in. There does seem to be insecurity and like a not knowing. This is still unresolved. This is an ongoing, this is going to take longer to unravel, Pisces. So let's get one clarification for my Pisces, my fishies on this, please. Let's see what this is. That was funny. 7 of Pentacles for my Pisces, please. Stress breath, 8 of Swords. So someone is very, very psychologically torturing themselves about this money issue Pisces. It could be you, it could be someone else. This is our little sidebar, a little snippet, a little Scooby Snack, a little, you know, a little detail on what's going on. So you need to know, if this is not you, that whoever you're working with, dealing with, sharing with, that they are tweaking out. They are very restricted. They're feeling very restricted. They're feeling very like their hands are tied. They're like, just like that. It could be because of what's going on globally or anything else, although it's probably what's going on globally. It's just that they're not trying to see anything else. They just want to bear down. They just want to settle in. They just want to play it safe. They just want to do the safe thing. And they're really not going to be, as far as right now, it doesn't look like they're going to be, I feel like they're very comfortable in that position too. They're very comfortable in not seeing a different perspective. I don't think you're going to change this person's mind, especially with all those pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. They want what's safe. They want what they can count on. They want that sense of security, because mentally they are very insecure, very, very mentally insecure. And they could just free their minds and do the same thing that they were going to do anyway, but they're not going to change their mentality. Even when they do the safe thing, even when they get their way, this is what you really need to know. Even when they get their way, they will still be mentally insecure. So you take that however you need to and apply that, let that resonate as it needs to. That's what you need to know before you get back in there. That's what you mean, okay? All right, Pisces, I love you. Take very good care this week. Until next Thursday, if you want to see more, if you want more information, more downloads, if you're going to miss me, I know I'll miss you. I go live about 12 times a week on Patreon, weeklies, monthlies. I do energy shift readings for all of the planetary movements now, and I'm doing classes just about every single week now, and like Astrology 101 and Tarot Talk with Natalee and Practical Magic, and it's really a beautiful, safe virtual space with that Arctican community. Everyone is very supportive, and they will welcome you with open arms. So try it for a month, toggle up, toggle down, hop on, hop off. It's all good. I'm just happy that I can offer it to you. If you're looking for a psychic tarot reading with me, it'll be the most expensive through the website. The highest tier on Patreon is more closer to what I began sort of charging when I started making them available to the public. But I just got so booked up and so overwhelmed with requests that I'm really, really relieved to be able to recommend Keen. And that link is in the description box below this video. So check them out. They're the biggest network of like psychics all over the world. So it's a relief to me that I can, steer you guys somewhere. And guys, until next week, if I don't see you till next week for your next Sidebar series, many beautiful blessings upon your heads, darlings. Mwah.